Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the SmallBizChat podcast. I'm Melinda Emerson, your host, and I'm so excited to welcome back to the stage both of my guests. I'm going to bring Sandra James and Carla Chapman back to the stage, and we're going to have what we like to call our Hit It and Quit It panel. All right, this is how it works. I'm going to ask both of you the exact same question. You can only talk for 30 seconds and give us your answer, and you cannot, I repeat, you cannot take each other's answers. So if somebody swipes your answer, you got to come up with another answer. You guys got it?
Got it.
All right. So the first question, Carla, I'm going to come to you first. The first question is, what is your favorite podcast? What is your favorite podcast that you like to listen to?
Oh gosh, people are going to judge me. It's a podcast called Ratchet and Respectable with Demetria Lucas. And I like it because she is like my sister in my head, from pop culture to serious current events to what's going on in the world. She's traveled the world. She's been reporting in from different parts of Africa. She's gone on her own just odysseys and personal discovery, and we're around the same age. And I just love it because it's like we don't always have to be so buttoned up and together as business women. Like we really do live life, and
Right.
and I love it. I really do. I find it refreshing as a Black woman.
I love it. I love it. Sandra, what is your favorite podcast?
Well, it's Melinda Emerson, Small Biz Lady, because you have such interesting people on your podcast.
That's true.
You are so sweet. Thank you so much. You know what? A podcast that I have recently discovered that I love is this podcast called Membership Geeks. And it's these two guys out of London, and they are hysterical, but they keep it 100 for people that are building memberships. Like we have Small Biz Lady Academy. So I'm always trying to learn how to be better, and they are hilarious and they keep it 100. I mean, it is two guys and they're British, and they're funny because they're British, some of the stuff they say, but I really enjoy them a lot. So all right, second question, what is your favorite business app? Sandra, what is your favorite business app?
The favorite, it's so funny because I own a technology company, but I'm not that technical. So I'm trying to think of what the best app. I don't use a lot of apps.
Well, which ones do you use? I mean,
I don't use a lot because I'm a private investigator and I don't want anybody tracing my stuff.
You know how people can track you, right?
I don't track my stuff, so I don't use a lot of apps. And so I used to use all kinds of them. And then I was like, maybe that's not a good idea. When I got my PI license probably 10 years ago, and I started investigating other people, I was like, maybe I won't use all that.
Oh, God.
But, I do like LinkedIn. LinkedIn is, we connected through LinkedIn, right?
Yeah, that's how we met. So yeah, no, LinkedIn, you can claim LinkedIn. That's an app for sure. Carla, what is your favorite app?
Actually, it's been lately ChatGPT. I've been using it not just for, business reasons, but I was looking at taking a trip to Kenya with my friends, and I wanted a very specific type of trip for us. And I put in all the details, and it would have taken us forever to do the details. And it's changed the way that I now think about vacation, the way that I think about just concising large amounts of information to give me like, what is this overview? Like, here's 15 pages. What is it saying? Finer points. And it's made me more efficient, not just at work, but in my personal life.
Oh yeah, especially if you have the paid version. There's some just amazing stuff this thing can do. I'm a big fan of that app as well. I'm also a big user of I love Audible. Like Audible has become one of my new favorite apps. Like I listen to everything through Audible. Even if I buy the book, I'll like listen to it through Audible too. So I'm like, I still go buy the book. I don't cheat the people, but I just like if I listen to it, I have to be able to write in the margins for myself.
Yeah.
All right. Third question, Carla, I'm coming back to you first. What is your favorite old school marketing tip?
Favorite old school marketing tip? Really, it's just about the word of mouth marketing. I remember when I had my first business, my dad said people underestimate marketing They think they're like, all right, I'm here. Open the door. We're open. Come on in. And we underestimate the amount of marketing, but I find that there's more relationships. It's less transactional when it's word of mouth and people give you, they just had really good service, or they really enjoyed your product, or really enjoyed doing business with you. And they are willing to spend their time and energy speaking about you. That it's always like a tried and true. I don't think you'll ever get rid of it, because I mean, we still use it for reviews. That's word of mouth.
100%. 100%. Sandra, what about you? What is your favorite old school marketing tip?
I think that it's still face to face, for that the best success that we have is like meeting people and making friends, it is relationship, which is similar to what Carla's saying. I'm not supposed to use her answer, but it's really
It's a different answer.
but really, yeah, but really, I was just having this conversation with someone on my team. I said, if you spend this much time with someone and it didn't close, it's because you didn't have the rapport.
Right.
Did you know anything about them? Did you ask them any questions? Did you connect with them? If
Yeah.
you connect with somebody, that's where, and you find out who they are, then that's where the magic happens. And, it lasts for a long time,
Yeah,
then that.
it's that like, know, and trust. It's always about like, know, and trust at the end of the day. My favorite old school tip is pick up the phone. Like, pick up the phone. Magic happens over the phone. Stop sending emails. Pick up the phone, please. Especially once you have some rapport, pick up the phone. Last question, ladies. And this time, Sandra, I'm coming to you first. What is the best business book you've ever read?
It's such a simple book. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, absolutely.
Who Moved My Cheese? It's such an easy book. But, somebody asked me, how do you pivot when things happen? And I said, sometimes I first stomp my feet and cry and say, who moved my cheese? And then I move and do something different.
Yeah, I can completely
Customers
appreciate.
change, life changes, things happen in the economy that are outside our control.
Yeah.
But I like that book. It's such an easy read, but it had a huge impact for me.
No, that's a classic, but that's a oldie but goodie. Carla, what's your favorite business book?
It would be Vern Harnish's Scaling Up book. And actually, the predecessor to it was the Rockefeller Habits.
Mm-hmm.
It completely changed the way I thought about my business, about strategy, planning. I think we overdo it sometimes, and sometimes getting it just on one page, like with their one page strategic plan, really helps it get it out of your head and makes it simple.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of that book too. Vern Harnish is a legend in our business, so 100% I co-sign that. My favorite business book is actually 10x is easier than 2x by Dan Sullivan, which has become my favorite book that I've read in the last 2 years. I haven't read anything that shocked my world like that, but I'm even listening to that book. They've got some extra interviews between Dan, because Dan's like 70 something now, so he had a young guy like help him write it. So like they do interviews with each other in the Audible version. Like, it's really a good book. So um, I highly recommend it. All right, listen, thank you so much, ladies, for being here with me on the Small Biz Chat podcast. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much to Carla Trotman. Please don't forget to go grab her book, Dark, Dirty, and Dangerous. Go get it on Amazon right now. It's a bestseller. You need it too. And please go and check out Sandra James's book. She's got a book called Don't Tell Me I Can't. Okay, go get that book too. I love it. I love it. And I appreciate you both very much. And so please go and check out their websites, carlatrotman.com, and check out Sandra. Sandra, what is your business website? Private Eyes Background Checks with an S.com. So if you need her services, go check that out as well. Now, I'm Melinda Emerson, the Small Biz Lady, and I want to thank you for being with me for another episode of the Small Biz Chat podcast. And hey, if you are a woman business owner out there looking for support, looking for advice, tired of going it alone, you really want to know how to make a difference in your business, I want you to consider becoming a member of the Small Biz Lady Academy. We are an exclusive women's business site. We have two pathways: how to start, ready to grow. We have everything you need. My 16 years of knowledge we have put into this platform, and our content is available in English and in Spanish. So if you want to try it out, we have a 30-day free trial. Just head over to smallbizladyacademy.com. Get signed up today because I want to help you live your best life through your business. All right, I'll leave you all with this. You never lose in business. Either you win or you learn. God bless everybody.